hey, we're going to take away these raids, but never mind, here they are again, but smaller.
Hey guys, this is episode 6 of The Game Room, and I'm Jared.
And I am, as always, Ryan.
Yeah, 4.1 hit yesterday, and boy, did we have a lot to talk about.
When we say it hit, we don't mean it just hit. It blanked. Like, whenever the servers went live, it wasn't like, oh my god, it's day one of the new patch. Awesome, let's get on the new content. It was like, awesome, it's day one of the new patch. Let's get on to the new content. No. That's what it was like for me. Because I'll tell you what. Okay, the first thing I did was I got on my hunter and I got on my pets that I wanted to be 85 since they level up to your level now, and I was like, awesome, I have all these cool pets. Awesome, they don't have any happiness anymore. I mean, they're always happy, but they don't have any happiness anymore. So I was happy, and then I was like, cool, I'm gonna go test this out in PvP. And I was like, wait, I have to go replace that glyph that I lost, the one for the happiness thing. I was like, oh wait, they've probably already replaced it with the glyph of lesser proportion. And I was like, oh hey, let me go look. I can just look at my glyph book and see if I had it. And it was already active. I hadn't even noticed yet. When they say it slightly decreases your pet size, they mean slightly. They're not playing around. Like, it's not noticeable.
Blizzard? Not lying?
No way! I figured by slightly they'd mean it would be just microscopic. Like, you'll see in the next coming days, I'll be posting the part 4 of my hunter guide, and you'll see my pet out with the glyph. You honestly can't tell.
After the patch hit, I got on my druid. Let me just set the stage for you real quick. I look in my dungeon finder, it automatically pops up ZAGG queues, right? Both tank and healer buttons were called arms. Okay. This wasn't even 20 minutes after servers went live. Okay. Both of these buttons were highlighted. Okay, so I click healer because that's what I do. That's what I love to do, right? So I get in, it's ZG, Zolgarub. Okay,
which was awesome. I mean,
we all get zoned out and everything. We're trying to zone in, and none of us can zone in. Like, we go through the door to the instance, and we get the loading screen. Nothing happens, and then all of a sudden we're rezzed outside of the dungeon. And for like 20 minutes, we're trying to get into this dungeon again to, at least go get a few bosses before it bugs out again. But nope.
Nope.
Blizzard was just like, hey, you like this new content we're doing? Nope.
Hey, here's some new content. Nope.
So, anyways, that's my QQ about 4.1 so
launch
far.
Day.
Which there are a lot of.
I've got a few things myself.
You go ahead.
Okay, so as you all know, I as soon as theirs went up, got on my hunter. I looked at some of the new animations because, like, Master's Call got a new little spell effect. It's pretty cool. Explosive Trap got a new spell effect. It's pretty cool. It actually looks really cool. Like, if you see like a just pulsating circle of just fire on the ground, that's what it is. It looks really cool. Like, props to Blizzard. They did a really good job.
Side note. Efflorescence. Oh my gosh. Yeah, instead of like the glyphic runes around in the circle, it's like a circle, and then it's got like a cross pattern-ish thing in like a middle circle, and then on the outside circle, it's got like little loop, like leaf vine patterns around it. It looks really good, actually. And then you've got like green shit like coming out. It's pretty awesome.
Okay, if you're a hunter, you know that there were certain wasp models that were huge, just gigantic, and it was only those certain ones. And I've had one ever since like I was high enough level to tame one. It was like 76, and they're in Sholazar Basin. I was like, oh, cool, I gotta go tame one of those big purple wasps. And I used them forever. Like, if you go to my personal channel, you might see him. I have some videos of me back when I was a night elf. Like, back in Wrath. Before I was even 80 with that pet out, and you'll see how big he was. But they changed it. Now they're normal size, just like all the other wasps. Like I was so mad. And it's not because of the glyph either. Like, I took the glyph off and I pulled it out and they were small. I hated my life. Because it was so just perfect. Like, back when I used them, like, they've changed the wasp thing since then, but it used to, like, the wasp special attack, it would, like, reduce their armor by a certain amount and reduce stealth. It was like Fairy Fire for druids and, so there's some other type of something that has something similar to that, but it was Fairy Fire, basically, so it was an anti-rogue. If I saw a rogue, I hit him with that, and he couldn't stealth, he couldn't do anything, his armor was reduced, and I've raped him, you know. So, and it was just this gigantic wasp. Like, boom, like,
who in their right mind would want to fight a giant wasp?
It was just super, like, its stinger was, it was bigger than most people I was fighting. Just to give you an idea. But now it's not even, it's disappointing. I am disappointed. Something else, though, going away from QQing and going to what I'm happy about, on my druid, I've been playing my hunter a lot. But on my druid, from random battlegrounds, they increased the honor you get from every win to way too much honor. It's just so much honor that you get from winning. Mm-hmm. So like, I'm like, it's ridiculous. I got like 500 honor from winning one battleground.
Was it your first one?
Yeah. Yeah, no way I could get that if it wasn't the first one. But, like, okay. I was like, cool, I'm going to take this opportunity to grow up my druid. Since I got on him, that, like, patch day, like, after I got on my hunter, I was like, man, I hate this, and I immediately got on my druid, so it was, like, right as patch day launched. I got on, and I won battlegrounds all night. Like, patch launched yesterday, technically. Since I started doing it, I've already gotten 3 pieces of new gear. It was like 15 battlegrounds.
Why?
Like 15 battlegrounds, 13 wins and 2 losses. I don't know. I was on a winning streak. I don't know what happened.
But you recently switched back to Alliance.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, I was talking to him about it, and he was leveling one of his alts, and I was like, man, I'm winning like crazy. Like, it was that night, and I'd like first we 5-capped Wrathy Basin, then we 3-capped Warsong Gulch, then we 1-stranded the Ancients in like under 3 minutes, then we 3-capped Battle for Gilneas. I was like, what is this? How are we winning so much? Because usually on our server, Alliance just doesn't do good at PvP.
Well, in our battle group.
But I was just in our battle group. There are some battle groups where Alliance dominates.
Yeah.
But I found out that it doesn't really make a difference. Because as you heard him just say, and as I've said before in some of my videos, we switched to Horde so that we could win Battlegrounds. And we got dominated just as hard as we did when we were Alliance. So I don't know what the deal is.
Just depends on what time of day you're on and how much vicious gear you have.
Like, I didn't know. I thought it was because it was late at night, all the good Alliance players were on, and all the kids were off.
Yeah.
But, like, and that could have been the case, but I got on this morning, and I did the same thing. I won, like, 5 battlegrounds in a row. This morning. When, of course, all the kids were at school. Even still, can do completely different times a day. I was winning, and I got so much honor. Like, I don't know. You're gonna expect to see some more stuff from my druid because I recently got this bad boy.
That's what's up.
using all these 17 buttons in combination with my way overabundance of druid abilities, I've been able to just control my druid with just fluidity.
5 buttons. How many does your Naga have?
17. And it's kind of stupid.
Don't even need a keyboard.
Don't even need one. Like, I could literally, like, I was playing, like, this is why I'm pumped for Diablo 3, because you have, like, more abilities available to you. I'm going to sit back like this, just with my hand on my mouse, and just rape Diablo 3 all day. Because I just don't need it. I don't need my keyboard at all. Anyway, You've been listening to us rant and gripe, and kind of be happy about some things since 4.1 hit.
Yeah, there's a lot of good things. I'm really happy with the amount of justice and valor points that we're able to get at one time. That is long overdue, because, quite frankly, it should not take a month to get half a set of gear. It just shouldn't.
Which it doesn't, especially if you're just Crusade.
That's true. However, I'm not. So it's really, really, really amazing to be able to just in a day go run a bunch of heroics with my guildmates and get a crap ton of valor points and just go turn around and get a piece of gear so that next week it goes a little bit more fluidly than what's going on, or what was going on prior to 4.1, which was everyone grind everything every day to get as much stuff as you possibly can. And, you know, that's really not a viable way of playing this game, because, you know, you want to see more content, and they didn't really come out with very much content with Cataclysm. And, you know, this whole thing with, you know, coming out with 2 new dungeons, and then now they're, you know, putting out Firelands even farther than what they were anticipating. And it's just kind of like, okay, you're not coming out with any new raid content, and you just came out with 2 new dungeons. And they're not even new, they're rehashed.
Yeah. At the same time, though, they're making it to where there's less content, but there's more stuff you can do in between it. Like with the whole, like, converting your honor to justice points and justice points to honor, and then valor to conquest, but not conquest to honor, or is it the other way around?
No, it's conquest to valor, because conquest has a cap.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. But anyway, what I was getting at is, like, you could, like, if you're not interested in PvP at all, like, if you're not at all, you don't have any interest in PvP at all, you can, you know, do your little heroics for a little bit, then you're like, man, I don't feel like doing this. I feel like going and getting raped in some battlegrounds. So you go play some battlegrounds, and at the end of it, you just go turn all your honor into justice points. And there you go. You got some more PvE gear. And the same thing for PvPers, unless you don't want to wait an hour. Is that bad? I haven't queued as a DPS in so long.
It's not as bad. I got on my hunter and queued, and since they put in the call to arms, it's a lot more bearable. It's down to like 20 minutes, 15. Depends. If there's a call to arms up, it's definitely going to be a lot shorter. One thing that I'm really happy about is with this overload of justice points, being able to transfer honor into justice, that, you know, gives you a lot more justice points to spend on BOA gear.
So you've been listening to us rant and gripe and QQ and be happy about a little bit of the stuff that happened since 4.1 patch launch day last Tuesday.
The 26th.
Yeah, to be more specific and less confusing, if that... As always, remember to subscribe, rate, comment, all that stuff. Twitter, Facebook, our email will all be in the description. If you have any questions, like always, comments, email. Even on Twitter and Facebook, we look at those every day. We'll probably see questions every day.
Every day.
So if you want to contact us, there's a plethora of ways to do that. So there you go.
There you go.
So that being said, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jared. And this is The Game Room. See you guys.
Yeah.